Hello everybody, and welcome back to some more Pokemon Platinum PokéRadar FateLocke. In the last episode, we did a little bit more backtracking, and we headed to Iron Island by Canalave City, which is something we could have done many episodes prior, but because of the level limit, with Candace being so close at the time, we were unable to go there safely. But I went back to the last episode and cleared it all out, and even got a Riolu egg in the process, mainly thanks to our Steelix Dividome. He did great, basically destroying everything with Earthquake. And we also went and did another co-op thing with Mira in the Wayward Cave, which is something I could have done like 20 episodes ago, but it's such a hassle to do at the time. It's not even really a challenge, it's just boring, so I figured I'd do it in a little montage, or what I call rampage mode, with Dimmadome there. So he was the star last episode, and he got up to 46 in the process. And in this episode, it's a brand new day. It is indeed a new day, and it's time for us to enter the Galactic HQ. And we have to fight against Cyrus once again. Now, Cyrus is, in my opinion, the hardest evil team boss of all time. Not this one, though. This is the second one, but I have lost a Pokemon to this fight before. In our last series, we did. So, I'm nervous because I'm actually considering on using one of my favorite Pokemon on the team, and seeing them fall here would be heartbreaking to deal with. But it's something we have to do. We have to storm the Galactic HQ this episode, and we're going to take down Cyrus in the process. But one thing I would like to mention is, yes, it is a new day, and I actually returned to the Beltman's house from a couple episodes ago, and I talked to him, and he gave me the level 22. And out of all of our Pokemon in our PC, there is one that is level 22, being Sloth, our Hippopotas. So I brought it to him, and I got ourselves the item all the way at the bottom of our bag. Dun 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 dun. It's not the one that I'd want, but it's the worst of the three, but we got an item from the Beltman, and I'll try to remember to check him in the future to get another item from him, but I got the Black Belt. So it's good for Oswald, I guess. It raises the power of fighting type moves, but Oswald kind of needs the wide lens, seeing as how he relies on Triple Kick, which has a 10% chance to miss, and with the wide lens, it's only a 1% chance to miss, so it's just necessary that he has the wide lens. But if I ever replace Triple Kick for something else, like Rolling Kick, I would still want the wide lens. So yeah, Triple Kick's just the best move that he can have. It does the highest amount of damage any fighting type attack can have for him because of Technician. It does about 90 power. Yeah, it does 90 damage overall from all 3 hits. Has 3 chances to crit, and only has a 1% chance to miss. And how often do you get to use Triple Kick? So that's going to be his main fighting type attack for the remainder of the game, meaning the Black Belt's going to be of no use to us. But anyways, the game time just changed over to dusk. Not dusk, the evening, I guess. What time is it in game? It should be like 5. Actually, it should be exactly 5 in the game right now. Dun-dun-dun-dun. That's 5. 2000 is 8, so 7, 6, 5. It's 5. Well, there we go. It's 5:58 real time, but the clock's like an hour behind. It's been that way the whole series. I've not changed it. So that's how I knew that it must have been 5 o'clock, because it's almost 6 o'clock in the game. Which one is the dowsing machine? You think I'd know this? That's the coin flip. That's the analog clock. We're doing this on camera. Hello, my dudes. What are we doing? We're up to 66,000 steps. I've never reset that, so that's what we got since we had the Poketch, which is kind of cool. Which, hey, if you want to know how many steps it takes to get to this part of the game. Hello, where is the dowsing machine? Alright, are we missing it by like 1? Everybody's screaming at their screens like, it's right next on the snap counter almost. What are we doing? Where's the dowsing machine? Not that I ever use it. Thank you. Anyways, let's enter the warehouse. I think we have to go to the other entrance, actually. Yeah, because we have to talk to that guy to get the Galactic Key. Well, we have to go through that side to get the Galactic Key. What a rough start to today's episode. Anyways, guys, how are we doing today? Friendly reminder, if you enjoy the content, to smash that like button. That's cool. Anyways, he's like, would you look at these antennae? I don't know what they do, but they are some mighty impressive antennae. It's like the recent episode of The Amazing Race. You had to watched this video, and they had to tell you how many antennae were on this radar-looking thing. And there were 4. And the guy had it right the first time, but him and his partner both had to get it right. And he was like, no, it's not 4. And they were looking at the satellite and thought that the parts of the satellite were the antenna. Anyways, Looker comes up and he's like, the storage key for entering Team Galactic hideout, I have that right here. A frontal assault, it is not possible, but we can enter their hideout. Well, will you enter the hideout? You have your reasons, yes? Oh, I sure do. I want to get back at Team Galactic for what they did to my trap god. Now that I think about it, do I fight Saturn again? I might actually have to fight Saturn again. I don't remember. I thought I only fought him once, but you fight Mars twice. I know you fight Jupiter once. But I think after Cyrus, we're thrown into a fight immediately with Jupiter? Not Jupiter, Saturn? If so, I hope so. We can get our revenge. Anyways, they say, oh, that's interesting. I never saw that. Welcome, this is Team Galactic headquarters. Sorry, this is the Galactic Veilstone building. Cosmic energy for the win. Is that what they're doing? Is they're like posing as like an energy plant? I've never paid any attention. There's no trainers in this front room. Well, this guy just blew their cover. We will take everything that can be taken. Okay, what about you, science man? The Galactic conducts R&D around the clock here. Not a clue, my dude. What about you? You're too young for us. You can't join. You can join us when you're older. Nah, I'll stop you. Why join you when I can beat you? Come on now. It's like, you're too young for us. It's like girls on dating apps. No, I'm not going to take it there. I'm not going to take it there. It's like, okay, I'm going to take it there. Hold up, we got some fights. Yeah, I have, what's his face? Oswald up front. Well, I wanted to have Oswald up front. But I feel like these guys have, like, Golbat and stuff, so I guess we'll put Goofy up front. Dan is in slot 3. I made certain of that. Yeah, we'll do a double battle. Having fun scampering around our HQ, you sneaky intruder? Your trailblazing will go out in a blaze of glory. If it does, it won't be you that does it. I'm going to name him Todd. I don't know why. I just feel like his name would be Todd if he had a name. He does have a Golbat. A 1. What a great start to the episode. Well, Plasmius, because that's... When in doubt, you Plasmius it out. You know? It's like when in doubt, you everybody it out. When in doubt, you Goofy it out. When in doubt, you Plasmius. When in doubt, you Dan. When in doubt, you Dimmadome. Everybody's reliable. This is probably one of the more well-rounded teams I have ever used on the history of my channel, which goes to prove why the FateLocke might be easier than the Wedlocke, because yeah, it's more unpredictable because you're not too sure what you'll be able to use in the fight, because it determines your pair after the fight starts. But it's also easier in a sense because you get to build your team. You can build the most solid team you possibly can, and then you can steamroll the game, which is what we've been doing for the most part. It's either that or because I have a Rotom that can change forms, but I really don't think it's Rotom. Rotom's really good in the early game, but I don't think that he's actually overpowered anymore. Rotom has a really, really low amount of HP, and I just don't believe that Rotom is overpowered anymore. He was, but now I think he's a little underpowered. He's really strong and fast, but look at that HP, only 110. He can't take very many hits, unfortunately. Which, speaking of taking hits, I'm going to take the wide lens off for right now. I got to keep that in mind. I want to give him a citrus berry. I want to do this now, so don't forget. Take your citrus berry, Plasmius. I have plenty of them, so if I use it, that's fine. I'll take Dan's Shell Bell, and I want to give Dan the wide lens. There's a reason for this. I don't want to miss with Aqua Tail at all. By having the wide lens, it makes it guaranteed I won't miss with Ice Fang, and Aqua Tail has a 1% chance to miss, just like Triple Kick. And now with Dragon Dance, it's going to be so reliable, it's not even funny. So I guess we'll go ahead and take that for a spin and put Dan up front. But what I was saying about dating sites, I was like, I was going to get into this really quick. I'll do it while I fight this girl. Sure. I guess I'll name her Shelly. Why not? Random name for a random girl. I didn't drop it. I just like, well, I dropped it. I didn't roll it. That's a roll. You hear the difference. It's a 5. Golbat. I expected Golbat. For some reason, I feel like there's a Porygon around here. Anyways, the Galactic girl was at the start was like, you're too young for us, which is true because Destiny's supposed to be, what, 10 years old? We're too young to join an evil team. I agree. She's being responsible. For being on an evil team, that's a pretty responsible adult. I give her props for that. What would I name her? Dusty. Not a good name for a girl, but you know what? Maybe her parents just didn't feel too kind when they felt like naming her. Maybe her mom had a really hard time in labor and she was like, this girl needs to suffer her whole life. Is that where bad names come from? I've been sidetracked once again. Anyways, I've been trying to meet some people, mainly just around my town, because I live in a new area than I normally do. I don't have very many friends, so I was like, why not try and meet some people? It's not gone very well. I'm weird. You guys know that. Apparently, I exude weird, which is fine. I would have it no other way. But there's like age limits, kind of like you can have it set to your preference. This is the Porygon guy. We're not having mistakes to be made. Oswald would be bad. Yeah, we'll do it with Plasmius. Sure. Yeah, that's fine. But you can like set your age preference, right? And it won't allow you to message another user if their age preference is higher than your age. Oh, it's a Porygon 2, really? Oh, that's cool. I rolled a 5. Level 42 Porygon 2 is kind of ridiculous. Thunderbolt does more than Hydro Pump, I would imagine. Light Screen's probably a good idea. Yeah, we'll do that and see what conversion takes it to. Well, my Light Screen's gonna go ahead and like eliminate the X specials. I'm not too concerned about that. I should be fine here. I can't use Ominous when it's a normal type. I'll just use Thunderbolt. It'll do more than Hydro Pump because it's Stab. Maybe it'll do the same. I don't know. I can't calculate it in my head. 90 versus 120 with Stab. It'd probably be around 120. It's fine. And it's reliable as well. It has Ice Beam. Well, that's kind of cool, but also ridiculous. Also, it's technically actually cool. Literally, because it's Ice Beam. Anyways, it won't allow you to message people that aren't their preference, which makes sense, right? I'm 21 years old, okay? I don't lie about my age on any sites or anything like that. I kid you not, in my area, there's like 5 people that have their age set to 21. It's like, they're all my age. So it's like 21-year-old, okay, my age, it says 23 and up. It's like, why? It doesn't make any sense. It's like, what's so wrong with 21? I was like, okay, I understand, whatever. But I kid you not, almost everybody I come across has it set to 22 and up. What's the difference? Like, what's the actual difference? Not that they'd respond to me, but that's not the point. The point is there's no difference between 21 and 22, especially for people that are 21 and 22. It's like, I get if you're 30 and you don't want anybody below the age of 25 messaging, that makes sense. But when you're 21, where do you have a right? Like, okay, that's not true. You always have a right. You can do whatever you want. But that's not what I mean. But like, why? Where does that come into your thought process? I would like to know. Doesn't matter. They wouldn't message back anyways. That's the point. Anyways, Looker, what's up, my dude? Looker seems like a guy that would struggle on a dating site. He seems like, you just imagine making a profile looking like Looker and then having your name be Looker for one thing. And then in your bio just says, my name means I'm handsome. That would be the best dating profile. I want to make that Tinder profile right now and like actually use Looker's sprite. Somebody's going to do it now. Don't catfish people. People get their hopes up, be like, oh my gosh, I could date Looker from Sinnoh. You know, basically. Anyways, Cyrus is like, fellow members of Team Galactic, hear my roar. My name is Cyrus, as I appear to you today. This world of ours is a crude one. In a word, it is incomplete. Somebody needs to make a Cyrus profile as well and be like, I want to change the world. And they'll be like, ooh, he's got goals. Right? Anyways, basically. Now change it to say, the world is ugly. I want to change it for the better good. And they're like, he likes pretty things. Basically. That's my impression of a girl, by the way. It's like, oh my God. I know that's not, I don't mean it in an offensive way. It's like, like, what's a good example of this? It's like when I try to do an accent. I can't, but I try, right? Basically. Anyways, have your name be Master Cyrus, too. It can't be, well, it could be Galactic Boss Cyrus. That's what I should change my name to. Boss Rocket Chroma. That would get all of the ladies. They'd be like, sign me up, he's a Boss Rocket. Okay. Hello, how are we doing today? I have to focus on the game now. This is what happens when I get a cutscene that's unskippable. Look her out. Look at him. He's running. He's like, I'm going. It's basically me when I'm trying to avoid a trainer. Not that I avoid trainers. I digress. Anyways, there's a bed here with a Pokédoll in it. You're like, Clarm, how did you know there's a Pokédoll in it? It's like, I watched the girl leave it there. Come on. I don't want to take a nap. I'll be back in a moment. Oh, that was actually a really good nap. I have to go back, though, because I didn't fight all of the trainers over there. I don't think. Can I get on that podium? Yeah, I can, after I beat Cyrus. If I beat Cyrus without losing anybody, I have the right to stand at that podium and go like, yo, I'm Galactic Boss Destiny. And hear me roar. Anyways, no, what is this book report? There is a report titled The Pokemon Statues of Eterna. Does this tell you about the plate? I'm curious. Yeah, Pokemon Statue Plate, text number 1, from Stolen Plate. Okay. Does it actually, like, tell you there's a plate behind that? Because that would be kind of cool. If you didn't know, I'm not reading it. I know, I just busted so many bubbles. I asked the question, I didn't look for the answer. Do I look like somebody that studies? No. What does this say? Team Galactic Credo. Anyways, it's Credo. I have no idea. It's credentials, basically. Give me the item. PP up. Max for 5. You know what? Close enough. Thank you very much for the like on the video. I appreciate you very much. Anyways, there's another side I can go to, and there's some items in the boxes. Did I get the item in the box that I could have gotten? I know there's 2 sides of this room. Hold up. I'll go up there, and you'll see what I mean. Did I get that when I first came to Veilstone City? I feel like I didn't. Not this room. Never mind. Is there? There's an item in the boxes. I know there is. I used the dowsing machine correctly. Now, earlier on in the episode, me trying to find the dowsing machine was not a waste. Thanks for the max potion and the shard. Likely won't use the max potion. I mean, I probably will, personally, in the fight against Cyrus. I could have swore I could have got over there. Maybe it's over here, I suppose. What's this dude watching on TV? Sit on now! This is it, the one you've been waiting for. I don't have time for that. Not any time in the world. That's a waste. Did I go the right way? Yeah, I went the right way. I was like, that's the only way you can go. No. I have problems. We're back, though. Now this is the way that you go. I knew this was the way that you went. It's just I wanted to get all the items and fight all the trainers. Who's up front? Is it my boy Oz? It's not. Oswald, get up front, my dude. You're literally the best Pokemon on the team. Not by a stretch, but you're great. Everybody's good. Everybody's reliable. Is that not the point I made earlier on in the episode? I mean, Pascal is kind of struggling. That's not the point. He'd be better in another generation. Unfortunately, he's in Generation 4 with no moves. What's up, Krogunk? How we doing? A 4. Is that Pascal? Did Pascal say, I hear you talking? No, it's Plasmius. Right. Okay. We'll fake it out, and then we'll Aerial Ace. Aerial Ace was such a good move to teach to Oswald because it gets boosted by Technician, for one thing. And it's just a really good coverage move. Oswald's moveset is probably the best on the team. Like, he's got the best coverage. He's just really versatile, even good against stuff he's weak to. If he comes out, like, when they come out, like a Curlia, I can fake out, Sucker Punch, it's gone, nothing happens, right? Stunky. Sure. Why not? I mean, yeah, Plasmius could do it, but Oswald can do it just as good, if not better. 1 triple kick, it's gone. Is it not a Dark type yet? No, it is a Dark type. That's what I thought. Yeah, it's gone. It should. 3 triple kicks. It's gone. See how good triple kick is? That's 90 power stab. And 3 chances to crit. If it crit all 3 times, well, that's, for one thing, just ridiculous. But if it did crit all 3 times, how much damage is that? Let's see. It's double damage, so it'd be 180 power, basically. Really? So if I crit with triple kick all 3 times, that's 180 power stab. That's obscene. Wow. I'd love to see that happen. I don't see it happening. I've crit 6 times in a row, pretty much, in the past, which is like a roughly 1 in 1,600 chance. I've had that happen on the channel before. Big fans of the channel and have seen all the episodes know what I'm talking about, but it's rare, and I don't think it's ever going to happen again. Are you enjoying your unescorted, unauthorized, and unsettling tour of the Team Galactic HQ? Actually, I am. I'm enjoying this quite a bit. It's been 20 minutes. We're flying right on through, and we're rapidly approaching Cyrus now that I think about it. Kind of unsettling. Maybe I should be using Dan to get some levels under Dan. We'll be fine. Now, I could kill this with a triple kick. I don't need to fake it out, but I'm going to fake it out. You know, if it has stench and makes me flinch, I can't. I went first. Is that how that works? No, never mind. How's that work? Does it just make me not able to attack the next turn, or? I can't think. I have no idea. It doesn't matter. It didn't happen. Aftermath? No, I was going to be like, show me your ability. Show me your moves, my dude. And a Krogunk. All right. Technician at its finest play right here. Can I one-shot a level 40 Krogunk with Aerial Ace? I should have had Aerial Ace on Oswald long ago when we fought Saturn, and it wouldn't have been a close call. Yeah, easy. It's like super strong. It's 60 power with Technician, which is like 90 power, I think. I can't math too good. It's 1.5 times. So yeah, it should be 90 power. 90 power flying attack. Like, that's like using fly in one turn. That's nuts. Oswald's so good. It's not even funny. Oh, hello. What is this going to take me to? This is not the room I was talking about, but there's an item right here. You can grab it. It's kind of hidden. It's a protein. What's up? Thanks for the protein. Thanks for the memories. There's another item over there. Can I not get there? If I can get there right now, I'm going to be happy. But if not, I'm going to be like, why are you teasing? Also, yeah, here it is. Can you imagine the future when there's actually warp pads like that? I don't think that'll ever happen. I don't believe in teleportation whatsoever in real life. I don't know what would be the science behind it. I don't know anything about science. Are you kidding me? But that's not the point. I used to be really good at science in school. I just didn't care. But, what am I saying? What am I saying? Yeah, like, how cool would it be if like, teleportation was real, even if it only took you like 100 feet at max? It'd still be super useful for like a lot of things. It would also be really bad too. Like, it would have a lot of things that could be used wrong. What? What? I'm missing a huge area. I'm like, what? I'm missing all of those guys. What happened? I'm so confused. Oh. I've never taken this area on first. I'm so shocked right now. I got a little bit too ahead of myself. That's exactly what happened. I was just like talking and I got really far ahead of myself. I forgot to go to the warehouse after I got the key. That's where I always go first. It's like, wait. Oh! 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 I get it! I've got all the key items! How we doing today? Who else noticed that before me? Let me know in the comment section. I was like, wait a second. I've never done this out of order like that. And I was like, wait, I didn't even know you could. I'm so confused. Yeah, okay. Let me explain. There's two keys, isn't there? The Galactic key, right? And there's another key, I thought. There's like a card or something. Storage key. Right! Okay, so let me explain. It's fine. We'll do it all anyways. Doesn't matter. What's up, Looker? You don't know what happened, and I'm not going to tell you what happened. He gave me the storage key, I believe. And then you take the storage key over here. But I wasn't paying any attention because I was commentating. And that, yeah, there we go. I hope that doesn't have any implications. Right. He will use the storage key. And then, yeah. Now we can go in here and grab this dusk stone. Well then, how's your guys' day going? Mine's going brilliantly. I don't pay attention. I mean, to be fair, I just forgot. And this is where you're supposed to go first, because the Galactic key is up there. Which, alright, let's do something that's never been done before. I also said I'd never do this, but it's already happened and I'm not resetting the game, so I didn't want to use any key items I'm not supposed to have yet, because I didn't want it to cause any problems with my game, but it's already happened. Special key is needed. There's the Galactic key. You need a Galactic key to open this. Take the Galactic key. Why not? Let's do it backwards just because who else has ever done this? Nobody. I'm the first on YouTube to ever do this backwards. Hey, here's Sludge Bomb. I can't believe I did that. Is Oswald still level 45? Yeah, I just forgot. Well, to get into Master Cyrus's speech. Yeah, I wasn't supposed to do that yet. Basically, look at this loser. He has no idea that I just took his dubious disc. He has no clue in the world that I'm right behind him. He's like, nobody can get behind me except for Jerry over there, but he's guarding the key. Nobody can sneak upon me. Nobody will take advantage of me. Little does he know, Plasmius is right behind him. Boom! Got him! You called me a snot-nosed kid for sneaking in? My dude, you're just a loser who ain't paying attention to your surroundings. Thomas. Frederick? Yeah, not even close. Curlia. What's up? What's up? How we doing? Plasmius has an ominous wind again. I said it correctly. Clap for me, please, everyone. X defend. My dude, Frederick. Sorry to tell you, you made a mistake. Scientific error has been performed on Frederick's part. Boost? Sadness. No boost. I figured I'd get the boost. I actually believed. Oh, Plasmius isn't 46 yet? Well, now he is. I thought he was 46. Doesn't matter. Not the point. Ooh, a Kadabra? Yeah, sure, why not? I didn't roll. I'm not going to now. But it's fine. I mean, I kind of have to. It's dead, though, so it doesn't matter. It won't take this. I know they have more special defense than defense, but there's just no way. It's stab. It's weak, but yeah, there's no way. Goodbye. What if I rolled for good time's sake? A 5, so. I forgot. I was too focused on making fun of Frederick here. It's Frederick, actually. There's Frederick and there's Frederick. Why would you name a kid Frederick? Like, what's the difference? Just name him Frederick. Why you guys misspell your kids' names? I've been over this too many times. I digress. Anyways, any items over here? Not a single one. All right, Daniel, you're going up front, my dude. And, yeah, I'll put Oswald in slot 3 instead of Plasmius just because he's not 45, and I feel like I'm going to roll 3. Sure. We're going through the Galactic HQ backwards, my dudes. I guess this is the backtracking episode because technically we're backtracking. We could just fight Cyrus, but I'm not allowed. I gotta fight everybody in the building first. That's my rules. What's up, Grunt? I almost guessed your name as if you had one. You know? Whatever. You'll probably get it wrong, just like Butch and Cassidy. I forgot about Butch and Cassidy until a little bit ago. It's a 6, by the way. Anyways, I have the wide lens, so I can safely go for Aquatail, and I know I only have a 1 in 100 chance to miss. How messed up would it be if Daniel died this episode because of a 1 in 100 miss? Don't even think about it. Don't talk about it. Don't think about it. If Daniel died, everybody would lose their minds. It'd be like, what's the point of the series anymore? Trap God and Dan have died. Not that my other Pokemon are bad, but the audience favorites are like 99% Trap God, 99% Daniel, and then like everybody else just a little, basically. Like there's I've seen the fans of Oswald. I've seen the fans of Dimmadome. Obviously, Dimmadome's up there too, right? But everybody loves Daniel and Trap God. Trap God's dead. It was my fault. I've owned it. I've moved on. It's hard to move on, but I've accepted my mistakes. We're moving forward stronger. But if Dan were to die because of a 1 in 100 miss, people'd riot. Like, when I make my first t-shirt and like have a merch store open, I actually right now would have it be a Dan shirt just because everybody loves Dan. So, like, to have him die would be heartbreaking. This would be the backtracking, the other stairs, but let's see what's down here. Is this just an item? Maybe. I have no idea. Yeah, I think this might be the room that I was talking about having an item in, that I was talking about earlier. No. What? I don't even know what I'm doing. Backtracking's got me all confuzzled. I guess we'll go the other way. And then see if that brings me out. Oh, I'm so confused. I'm gonna miss trainers probably because I've got it all mixed up. Also, watch me backtracking put me into a double battle. That'd be my fault. All right, let's put Oswald. Dan's in slot 3. It's the way everything was meant to be. You're not a trainer? Great. I'm so glad. Now, if I was a comedy relief sort of guy, I'd tell you. But I don't really know. It's in my bag. My dude, that'd be great if he's like, the key's in your bag. Like if his dialogue changed. That'd be hilarious, personally. Why did they not program that? Well, excuse me, Grunt? I'm too young to understand the changing times? What are you talking about? I've changed a lot over 3 years on the channel. Go watch my first video ever. The Omega Ruby Wedlocke episode 1. It was bad. But I've progressed so much better in the time on the channel. It was a 3, by the way. Daniel will protect us. Also, I didn't use Fake Out like I said I needed to before. But, let's see. Can Oswald take out a Stunky in one triple kick? I think he can. It's going to be cutting it close. He did it. Oswald's so good. Everybody's insane. This is like probably the second strongest overall team I've ever used on the channel. But it's like we're really, really strong in a FateLocke, which is like a Wedlocke. The other thing was a Nuzlocke. So I'd say this is probably the strongest team I've ever used on the channel. Sniped ya. What? Actually, I know he has a Golbat, probably. Who's not 46? Yeah, we'll do that. All right, we're fine. We're fine. Come back, boy. My dude. My dude. Thank you. I wanted to talk to him. He beat me to it. Well, at least I'll... What? There's something smelly about me? It's probably all the stunky I've been fighting. Come on, Rob. What's the deal here? A Murkrow. That's fine. I can fight that with Oswald. Actually, that's not fine. I rolled a 5, by the way, which is actually what I wanted to roll. I wanted Goofy, so we'll take Goofy. It's fine. Unless he has, like, yeah, Murkrow can't have anything for Goofy. It could have Heat Wave, sure, but that's not super effective. It'd just be neutral. And he just made it so I can't use non-attacking moves. Oh, no. Whatever will I do? I have nothing but status moves. Not? What? It tried to use Taunt again? Why would the AI do that? I'm so confused. Does it have nothing that it can use against me? There would be nothing I'm immune to, though. That's so weird. Why did it use Taunt twice? I'm so confused. That was very, very strange. I guess, yeah, we'll fight Stunky with Oswald. Is that who I led with? Yeah. Just making sure. I was like, did I even lead with Oswald? Right, because I was weak to flying, so I switched. And Oswald was also in the same spot as Goofy, which is also a good indicator as to who I had. Because I know I switched into Goofy. Yeah, I can kill this one with Triple Kick because I killed a level 41 one with Triple Kick. So, we'll be fine. If you don't kill this one in one hit, I'll be very disappointed. Yeah, we've got it. Oh, yeah. Triple Kick is insane. I can't think of a time that Triple Kick hasn't hit 3 times, so I think it must be guaranteed. I remember when I added the move, I didn't know if it was guaranteed. I thought it was like a random 2 to 3 times, but it seems to be guaranteed 3 times. I say that, and now watch it not be guaranteed every 3 times, and like the one time I need it to hit 3 times, it doesn't hit 3 times. That sounds like something that would happen to me. Anyways, here's TM21 Frustration, which is fittingly enough how I would feel if it didn't hit 3 times when I really needed it to hit 3 times. But I'm pretty certain that it can only hit 3 times. Everybody's almost level 46, which is ideally perfect for Cyrus, because I believe that's the highest level Pokemon on his team. If that's the case, we'll be set. So yeah, the only way to go now is down, and we'll fight all the trainers this way. And that'll be it. Then we'll have to go heal and make our way back to Cyrus. I'm nervous, but my strategy is I don't remember what he has is the problem. What's this way? I think this is the room that I had been talking about all episode. It is! Did I ever get the item over there? I didn't. Alright, we'll do that after we heal. But you can get that before you even come here. Like when you first come to Veilstone. There's TM49 Snatch, which is a weird move. I can't ever see myself using that in a challenge effectively, but if I ever do, it'll be like playing an idol correctly in Survivor. That'd be funny. Alright, fight me. I think this might be the last trainer, which is good because I really need to use the bathroom. Like, sorry to break the 4th wall here, but I didn't go before I recorded, and that was a mistake. But luckily, once I've had all the trainers, I can heal, refresh myself, and move on with the episode and fight Cyrus. What I was saying, it's a 6. What I was saying is I don't remember what he has. I don't know what he has at this point. He might have a Gyarados at this point, which is frightening a little bit. But I think all he has is Murkrow, Sneasel, well, Honchkrow, Sneasel, Houndour, and Gyarados? Maybe? I don't think he ever has a Houndour, though. Yikes. It's kind of tough. I have no idea. But my strategy, it doesn't really matter what he has. As long as he leads the Pokemon I think he does, my strategy should be perfectly fine for whatever Pokemon he has. Is this a trainer? It's not. It's sad. I wish he was. Because if he was there's an item on that box. I'm like 99% certain. But I hope somebody else has a Pokemon because I'd like Oswald to hit level 46. Pascal will be the only one that's not 46, but if that's the case, it doesn't really matter because I probably wouldn't want to use Pascal even if I rolled Pascal, because I can't think of anything Pascal could do to any of his Pokemon. Grimmel would almost be better at level 44, but that's not gonna happen. I'm not bringing her out right now. She's too risky. All right, what we got? A 6 again. Okay. And we'll Triple Kick. I would have faked it out if it was like a Glameow or something that could have flinched me. But alas, it's just a Houndour, and it goes down in just a single Triple Kick. Well, 2 Triple Kicks. It went down in a Double Kick, basically. Even though that does less damage than an actual Double Kick, because it's just 10 and 20 power. I mean, it might do more, actually, with Technician. Not the point. Oswald wants to learn Detect. It's good to have, but I can always just get a Protect TM. Not important. It's the same thing. Less power points, too, I think. We rolled a 6, and it's Murkrow. Yeah. Yeah, I don't see anything they could do to Dimmadome, and I don't want Oswald to fight a Murkrow. Even though Oswald could fight a Murkrow, Not necessary. This thing does not have Heat Wave. They wouldn't give it to a random grunt when Cyrus has Heat Wave. That would be kind of silly. Yeah, just Assurance. It's not going to do anything. And Iron Tail can crush it. And we have the Zoom Lens, so we only have like a 10% chance, 12% chance to miss. No, I think it's a 10. Yeah, it's like a 10% chance. No big deal. And Iron Tail's really strong. Stab. Murkrow's too frail to take it. And that's it. Cool. Are we almost done with the grunts? I think there might be one left, which I guess would be good for Pascal. It'd be awesome if it got Pascal to 46, but I think he's really far away from 46. Yeah, he's basically an entire level, which I could just use a rare candy. I'd regret it, because 46 is like a level limit for Cyrus. It's not, because there is no level limit for Cyrus here, but his highest level is 46, I think. So it's like a light level limit in a way, like a good level to aim for. That's why I always recommend using level limits. I believe a level limit makes your playthrough easier rather than harder, because if you don't have any level limit, you might not know what Pokemon levels are, and you'll kind of just go in with what you've got, and you're like, oh, I'm super underleveled. You could be super underleveled or overleveled in that sense, but most people are going to be underleveled. A level limit gives you something to aim for each time, and it gets you set up a lot better moving forward. I think it just makes you more balanced the entire adventure, which in turn, I believe, makes the challenge easier. It depends on what the level limit is. Like, obviously, there's situations where it's just straight up harder, like Clay and Black and White 2, level limit makes it so you can't have a fully evolved starter. Actually, it does. That's not the point. There's some that makes it like you're just one level away from evolving something. I rolled a 1, by the way, so I guess Goofy. Yeah, why not? I'll pick Goofy. Goofy should be able to handle it with an Ice Beam. And if we get confused, Goofy's attack stat's not ridiculous like Dan, so we wouldn't have hurt ourselves too bad. And just use Mean Look, that's fine. That would not have been fine if it hit Pascal. Oh, we have Ancient Power. We could have done it, but why risk it? Air Cutter would have done a lot. Tangrowth doesn't have very much special defense, so I'm happy with what we've done. Ice Beam and take out Golbat, and this should be the final trainer. We did the Galactic HQ very strangely. I've never done it backwards, obviously, because you're not supposed to have all of the key items, but we did, and it made it so we could do it completely out of order, which is just unique. It's kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. I enjoyed it. It was strange. I didn't notice what I was doing until halfway through, but there we are, back at the entrance of the storage unit area, and that is all of the trainers in the Galactic HQ. It only took 38 minutes about. So, with that being said, I need to heal up my Pokemon, and then we need to make our way back to Cyrus's quarters and take him on. But first, if we go in this door right here, it'll put us in that room that I had been talking about all episode, and there's a hidden item you can get here. Like I said, you can get it at the start once you come to Veilstone. It's just a PP up. That's why I thought there was a PP up earlier on in the episode. I was like, wait, I never got this PP up. And that's all the items here, I think. Yeah, that's it. And this one is a warp pad that goes one way. It's the one that's connected to Cyrus's speech podium, I think. Maybe. It's connected somewhere, or it might be the one somewhere around there. It takes you back to the start of the area, so you don't have to walk all the way back. But yeah, I'm going to heal my Pokemon and make a little bit of preparations for Cyrus, and I'll meet you guys back in the Galactic HQ. It's about time to take on Cyrus for the second time. Alright guys, all healed up and ready to go. So, my lead is at the front of my party. I genuinely can't think of who else to use. I'm mainly concerned for this because I don't remember what he has. I know he has a Sneasel. It's not a Weavile yet. I know that. It has a Honchkrow. That's his ace. Fairly certain that's his ace. I know he gets a Houndoom and a Gyarados later. Now that I think about it, the last time I recorded Platinum, the first series, I lost 2 Pokemon here because I forgot he had Gyarados. So he does have a Gyarados. That's right. Good to know. I don't remember what else. I know he gets a Houndoom later, but I don't think he has a Houndoom right now. I think I'd remember that because we lost our Houndoom here, and he has a Houndoom. I think that's just something that I would have remembered. But I know he has 5 Pokemon in the Distortion World, but I can't for the life of me remember what that other Pokemon would be. I have no idea. Like, I'm blanking so hard, it's not even funny. Like, it's scary how hard I'm blanking. I lost a lot of Pokemon to this guy. I've lost 4 to him in our last Platinum adventure. It's a lot of Pokemon. That's double the deaths we have right now. I know he has 5 Pokemon in the Distortion World. Houndoom, Honchkrow, Gyarados, Houndoom, Honchkrow, Gyarados, Weavile. Crobat. Duh, he's got a Crobat, of course. That's not a problem. That's not a problem at all. I was worried he had like a Raichu for some reason. That's absurd. He doesn't have a Raichu. Well? Yeah, I just accidentally opened my party. I don't want to spoil what I'm doing, even though it might be kind of obvious. So there might have been like a freeze right there. That was an oops on my end. But I'm ready. So let's do it. I'm nervous, but I think he leads with Sneasel. I don't really see why that would be an issue. Oh, boy. I don't want to do this. I don't want to lose somebody here, especially not who I'm using. But it's all up to fate. It's all up to fate. Let's just do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. So you've come. You heard my speech, I take it. A big lie, of course. It's true insofar as my intention is to create a new world. But that world isn't for the likes of Team Galactic. I seek an entirely new world solely for myself. If not, it could never be the complete and perfect world. You've seen my minions of Team Galactic. You yourself must know that they're uniformly useless and incomplete. I know why you're here. I can sense it in you. It's about Uxie, Mesprit, and Azelf, correct? You want to save them? I no longer have any need for them. I am finished with them. If your heart aches to save them, go right ahead. I couldn't care less. It will save me the trouble of disposing of them myself. But I say, you are a remarkable specimen. Those Pokemon have nothing to do with you, do they? But still, you came to rescue them out of pity. Such pitifully useless emotions. It's illogical and irrational. Pity and compassion are products of the weak and faulty human heart. You were compelled to come here by such vacuous sentimentality. I will make you regret paying heed to your heart. Time for the second battle against Team Galactic boss Cyrus. Here in the Galactic HQ of Veilstone City, in the Sinnoh region. He's got 3 Pokemon, and first up is Sneasel. It's a Dark Ice type, level 44. And I need your help, Dan, Drywall Master of the Universe. I need you to dance this guy to death. Let's do this, Daniel. But first, you need a partner for this fight, whether I plan on using them or not. I hope this is quick and painless, and I hope you can 2-step this guy to victory. So, let's see what fate decides you to work with this time. Let's go for it. It's a 6. That's arguably my worst roll. That's Douglas Dimmadome. So, it's Dan and Dimmadome to the rescue once again, but hopefully Dimmadome does not need to see the light of day in this fight, because his ace does have Heat Wave. And if Dimmadome has to fight, Dimmadome is dead. But let's hopefully make sure that Dan can pave this drywall to victory. All right, Daniel, dance! Don't freeze me, please. Dragon Dance! That's gonna boost our attack and our speed, meaning we should outspeed now, meaning we can get an attack off even if it did freeze us. Once again, Dan, dance! Dragon Dance! That's gonna make us +2 attack and speed, meaning we should outspeed everything on his team. Oh no! That's not good. Screech. Every move I make is crucial. Because Dan and Dimmadome, the 2 Pokemon I talked about earlier on in the episode being the most important on the team, could die. I got the worst roll possible. That's been yet to happen pretty much this entire adventure. Alright. I need to think about every move I make right here. Every move I make is crucial. I'm at +2 attack and speed. I might be able to take out every Pokemon he has in one hit and outspeed him and call it a day. But I know he has a Crobat, and Honchkrow's fast as well. I don't see that happening, and I want to get more Dragon Dances under my belt. The problem with that is, -2 puts me in a really bad spot, even with it intimidated. That means it's at +1 attack, basically, and if it were to crit me, it would be at +2 with a crit. That kills Dan, and Dimmadome dies by default. So, I need to reset it, but if I come back out and use Dragon Dance again, who says it's not just going to use Screech once more? That puts me in a really dark spot. I didn't even think about Screech. But what if I switch to Dimmadome to get rid of the defense droppings, and he switches himself? Then we could put ourselves into death so quickly, it's not even funny. Whereas if I go for it and he does switch for some reason, I can't play relying on a switch. That's absurd. The AI very rarely does that, and to play on that would be absolutely stupid. What I do here is insane. I think I'm gonna switch into Douglas. He might have... There's nothing Sneasel can do to Dimmadome. I can safely switch back into Dan. I have 3 items to do this with. It wouldn't be a big deal. The only bad part of this is if it has Pursuit, which I don't think it does, and it didn't last time. Every Sneasel we fought thus far hasn't seemed to have Pursuit. That's a good relying thing to go off of here. And I can safely switch. The only bad thing that could happen is if he switches himself, which puts us into a really dark spot. But if he switches into Honchkrow, he'd likely go for Heat Wave against Dimmadome, which Dan can safely switch into. This is just not a good... This is not looking good. But I think I'm going to go ahead and switch into Douglas Dimmadome. That's what my gut's telling me, so I'm going to rely on that. That's the partner I was rolled for this fight, so let's just hope that it doesn't come back to haunt me. All right, Dan. Get back, buddy. No Pursuit. That's good. Let's go for this, Douglas Dimmadome. All right, what are you going to use? Ice Punch. That's fine. Even it won't do much. It could freeze me, but it won't do very much damage. We're fine. Now I want to switch back. Just don't use Screech, because Ice Punch still does a decent... Oh, we'll get another Intimidate off. That's the play. That's the play. That's exactly the play. Maybe Dimmadome wasn't such a bad idea after all. I could keep switching until its attack is so low that the Screech won't matter. I can then get up to +6 attack and sweep him clean. The only worry with me doing this is if the AI's attack goes so low, maybe it will force a switch, which would put me into a very bad spot. But I switched into a Screech. I have to do it again. Daniel, get back once again. Let's go for this Dimmadome. No switch, no switch, no switch. Good. Even if it freezes Dimmadome, that's still fine. It didn't. And now we're going to be it's going to be -3. Is this actually the play? I'm a genius. Get back, Dimmadome. Let's go for this, Daniel. All right. No Screech and we're great. But Dimmadome has so much defense. I see it like going for that maybe. I have no idea. Ice Punch, brilliant. Don't freeze me. Do not freeze me. Okay, if it crits me, we're fine. It could crit and kill right here, actually. We had to take that risk. That's not my fault. Good. Dragon Dance. All right. So it's -3, so even if it does use Screech, we're okay. I'm going to use a healing item on Daniel. I'm going to go ahead and use my first healing item of the pair, a Moo Moo Milk on Dan. Let's do it. Okay. Do not use Screech. That's all I'm asking. No Screech. Keep Ice Punching me. Please. Good. All right. No Screech. No Screech. No Screech. We're +2. No whammy. No whammy. Please. Good. All right. I gotta get more under my belt to safe. Okay, that's not good. That's fine, though. We have a full restore. I'm not really concerned. Yeah, I'm kind of concerned. That puts me in a bad spot. Okay, yikes. I'm gonna keep laying him down. Yeah, Daniel! There we go! Dragon Dance! Yes! I'm so glad I risked that. No Screech. And I feel confident in going at it with +3. Okay. Brilliance. No freeze. Is +3 enough? I'll outspeed everything. I'm not Screeched. This is my chance to strike. All right, Daniel! Aqua Tail! That's it for Sneasel. We're not -2. We're +3 speed and attack. I should be able to clean his team now. Daniel, you have paved this drywall. You have built it up. You've made all the preparations required. Let's build this wall. He's got 2 Pokemon remaining, and next up is Crobat. It's a poison flying type. If anything is going to outspeed us, this is it. And it didn't. Ice Fang! That is a cleaned Crobat! We're +3 and a Gyarados! There's no way it will take this! That's it, Daniel! There you go, my dude! I can't believe swapping for Intimidate was the strat! That's ridiculous! That's so cool! But it's not over yet! His ace and his final Pokemon is Honchkrow! It's the Pokemon that gave Trap God so many problems a while back! And Dimmadome had to come save the day. But this time, Dimmadome cannot fight this Pokemon! It's all up to Daniel. Ice Fang! With the wide lens, it will not miss! And as long as it seals the day, we should be great. There we go! Great work, Dan! That was really sketchy at the start with Screech, but Daniel swept him dry. And I hope that he's still here to do the same in the Distortion world. That's my best play there, I think. Even with Houndoom being the lead. I've got this. We're going to beat him in the Distortion world for the first time in my career without losing anybody to him. I've got to do that for our last adventure. We came so close then. This time I will not fail us. None of our Pokemon will fail us. I've been talking all episode how reliable they are. We're going to make it to the end with these 6. That's the hope. I know that's a big ask, but I feel like we can do it. I see, you are indeed strong, and the basis of your power is compassion towards Pokemon. How wasteful. Such emotions are but mere illusions. And like all illusions, they fade over time until death banishes them forever. Well, my love for Trap God's not gone, and she has been for quite some time. We're gonna show Cyrus just how much love matters when I crush him with Dan once again. That's why I've abandoned all emotions as useless sentimentality. But that doesn't matter. I doubt you will ever understand my position. That said, I recognize that you are strong and courageous to come here alone. So here's your reward. He gives us a Master Ball, which I probably will waste on just a regular Pokemon at some point, as you guys know. The Master Ball is the ultimate Pokeball. It will unfailingly catch any Pokemon in the wild, but it is not anything that I require. Unlike you trainers, I do not make Pokemon my friends or partners. Unlike other Team Galactic members, I don't use Pokemon as tools. Instead, I make the power of Pokemon my own. He is a sociopath. If you wish to save the Pokemon of the lakes, take the Warp Panel ahead. I'm off to Mount Coronet. So, he's not been the threat of Team Galactic for us this entire adventure. That has been Cyrus. Not Cyrus, that has been Saturn. And I do believe we have to fight Saturn one more time before the episode is to come to an end. But I'm so proud of Dan and Dimmadome. They did amazing together. I am so proud of them. Dan thawing out right there is huge. We could have been stuck in an endless loop of swapping back and forth. If I lowered its attack anymore, the AI might have switched Sneasel out. You know what? Dan has been an absolute trooper this whole game. There's so many people in the comments that are probably screaming for this right now. I don't personally feel like that was enough right there, but thawing out like that on turn 1 could have been the difference between losing them both. And I know Dimmadome couldn't have fought those other Pokemon by himself, so I do think Dan saved him and Dimmadome's life. So, yeah, with that being said, I think Daniel, Drywall Master of the Universe, you definitely do deserve one of these.
Like a mouse.
Alright, so let's go ahead and check out this Warp Panel. It should take me to the speech area. Yeah, there's an item over here too. I believe it's what evolves Sneasel into Weavile. There's an item around here, I thought. There's an item over here. I could have sworn. No? Maybe it's in the other room. I could have swore that the Razor Claw was on this podium. Maybe it's here after we clear everything out. That's a possibility. Alright, who do I want to fight Saturn with is the question. Oswald would be good revenge, but... this is actually tough. Do I do it with Dan again? Who did Saturn lead with? He's got Bronzor, Toxicroak, Golbat, maybe. Do I do this again? It's a bit more risky. I'd resist poison, actually, with you, so maybe I do this. Do I have a Reflect TM? Reflect and Plasmius would be pretty good. Please tell me I have a Reflect TM. I don't have a Reflect TM. Of course I don't. Well, this is actually kind of tough. Who do I fight Saturn with? Dimmadome would be alright. I don't really want to risk Dimmadome. Plasmius. Can you learn Psychic? Do I want to waste Psychic on Plasmius, though, is the question? Psychic clears it. Can anybody learn Psychic? Let's check that out really quick. No, nobody can, so it's not even worth... They can't, so... This is tough. I'm actually considering going back and changing Plasmius's form to... the fan. This is actually really difficult. I'll go Daniel. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, let's do it. I hope I don't regret this. I should be okay. I hope. Here's a full restore. That could be really helpful. We can't buy those yet, I don't think. So we have 2 now. You're not a trainer, are you? No. Feel awful about what they did? The experiment went too far? Well, at least he regrets and resents his plans, right? Maybe he'll go on, be a better person in the future. Yeah, we do fight Saturn. I can't believe I forgot about this. You know, I feel like this is Oswald's fight, but that's a bad idea. Like, come on. I'm not dumb. Yeah. Man. Oh, it's tough. I'd use Plasmius if I had a... Yeah, no. Dan's got to do it. Alright, if Dan can beat Cyrus, you can beat Saturn, right? Don't underestimate Saturn. Alright. What's going on here, guys? Yep. You came all the way here just to save some Pokemon? Though it's nothing new, I can't say I understand our boss. Why would he let a kid like you come and go freely? We Team Galactic take all that we need and eliminate what we do not. But anyway, you've taken the trouble to come, so let me welcome you. Consider it payback for your insulting me at the lake. Consider this payback for what you did to us and our team at the lake. Time to spit some bars against Saturn in memory of Shrap God. He's got 3 Pokemon, the same as the first. And first up is going to be Golbat. Alright, not that big of a deal. He could confuse Dan, which actually would be pretty bad. I probably only need 2 Dragon Dance to take him out. Probably only 3, personally, but I can't risk a Poison Jab against Daniel. So, what do we got here? A 4. Who is that? Plasmius? I mean, can't get better than that. So, what do we got? Dragon Dance. Don't use Confuse Ray. That's all I'm asking. If it uses something that's not Confuse Ray, I'll go for it right here. I'll take it with just 1 Dragon Dance. Yeah, he did use Confuse Ray. It's actually probably my best bet here to just use my items as full heals. Personally, like use a full heal Dragon Dance, full heal Dragon Dance. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do it for once. Like just one time. Alright, I'm going to use my first healing item of the pair for Dan and Plasmius. I'm going to use a full heal on Daniel. So, that's a weird thing to do, sure, but it's better than having Lumberry or whatever, and it'd be better to have a wide lens, so, for the Ice Fang. Yeah. Alright, I'll use Dragon Dance. Hopefully it uses Poison Fang again. Poisons me. I use Dragon Dance again. Confuse Ray. Full Restore. Sweet. That's basically the best case scenario here. Alright, now he's going to use Confuse Ray. Yikes. Do I go for it? I mean, I'm not... Yeah, I'd hurt myself pretty bad. It'd be like a swagger. Okay, we'll do. I don't need items. We'll be fine. As long as I get set up, I don't need items. All right, let's use my second healing item of the fight, a full heal on Daniel. It'll just be like playing a no healing Wedlocke, kind of like for one battle, but healing status instead. All right, Air Cutter's gonna hit. I'll use Dragon Dance one more time, and then hopefully, well, that was a big boy hit. Nice work, Golbat. All right, let's use Dragon Dance one more time. If it confuses me, I'll use a full restore, and then we'll sweep him. So that's +3. This is the type of payback I really need to give. Don't poison me. Actually, if he does, I'm just going to heal anyways. Yeah, it's fine. Now, what wouldn't be fine is if the dude confused me. Yikes. I think that's badly poisoned too. All right, I got to use my final healing item. This might be a mistake. All right, let's use a full restore. My final healing item of the pair for Dan and Plasmius. A full restore on Dan. Let's just make this a full restore. Full restore. There we go. Attack me! Don't use Confuse Ray, because I'll have to, like, switch. I can't attack with +3 attack. Dan would, like, literally just kill himself with a good hit against him. Good! There we go! Even if this poisons me, we're fine. Like, I can't do anything about it anyways. That's a crit, too. Yikes. Okay, we're fine. It didn't poison me. We're +3. We have the wide lens. See you later, Golbat. All right, Saturn, this is the type of pain that you need. Sucker Punch. What if Toxicroak gets Sucker Punch? No. I mean, Sucker Punch kills Dan with a crit, but I think we take it otherwise. Not really anything I can do about it. Aqua Tail has a 1% chance to miss as well, so there's things that could go wrong. All right, we took Bronzor out. I was worried because it's a defense, but we're +3, we're a Gyarados. We're going to get 47, so we got a little more defense and HP behind us. 3 extra hit points and 2 extra defense points. And Hyper Beam. Well, hello. While that would be cute and all, there's no need. Yeah, we're giving up on Hyper Beam. Okay. This Toxicroak cannot claim the life of yet another one of our favorites. Saturn's Ace is Toxicroak, level 44. No Sucker Punch. Yo, thank God. Oh, scared me to death. Yeah, it's gone. There's no way it's taking a +3. All right. That's for Trap God. Oh, we needed that. I needed that. I needed that revenge more than ever. I feel like she can rest easy now because that's the last time we have to fight him. Alright, Uxie, Mesprit, Nazelf, go free, my friends. Our boss crafted... I was going to take a drink. Our boss crafted a red chain from crystals he took from the 3 Pokemon. That red chain is what he needed to shackle something on Mount Coronet. It's apparently needed for creating something. That's all I know. Who knows what he's planning to do up there. What's Charon have to say? Saturn and even Cyrus fall to a mere child. Team Galactic's state of affairs is worrying. The plan that Cyrus is atop Mount Coronet, too? Who knows if it'll work? Perhaps another option needs to be considered. One befitting the genius of Charon. Well, about that red chain, you know, I might happen to have one of my own. I don't know. Maybe we do something with it, make our own world. You know how it is. Anyways, that is everything cleared out in the Team Galactic HQ of Veilstone City, and we did it without losing anybody, pretty much exclusively thanks to Daniel. Dan, Drywall Master of the Universe, is definitely one of our strongest Pokemon on the team, and he's definitely probably the fan favorite. Here's the Razor Claw, I believe. No? Maybe it's after. Yeah, it might be after the Distortion World. I don't know. It doesn't matter to me. I don't need it. But there's a way to get the evolutionary item for Sneasel, at least. And this will take us back to the start of the HQ. Yeah, returns us to the ground floor. On to a new universe indeed, because in the next episode, it is actually time to climb Mount Coronet and make our way to the Spear Pillar. And try to stop Team Galactic's plans. In an episode after that, we're going to enter the Distortion World and take on Team Galactic boss Cyrus for the final time. We've got a lot coming up in these next few episodes, and I'm worried. But I believe in our team, and if Dan can beat Cyrus right there, I bet you Dan can beat Cyrus anywhere. I'm worried about him, but that might be my strategy. I don't know. I'll think it through very well coming up. But for right now, I think that might be it. We'll have to see. But anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this episode, it would mean the world to me if you click like. It helps out a great deal. And if you want to see more Pokemon Nuzlocke variants like the FateLocke here, feel free to subscribe. And I'll catch you guys next time when we start to scale Mount Coronet. Until then, I'll see you guys then. Thank you so much for watching.